Okay guys, this is going to be another quick video. I am in the process of washing my hair. I haven't used shampoo on my hair. I think it's been about a week, but I have been rinsing my hair with warm water, but I haven't actually used shampoo. So this video, I want to show y'all why I always mention to scrub your scalp with your fingernails. You can do it, really, really gentle. I just want to show y'all the results of doing that. So this is my hand. What I've done is rinse my hair with hot water, and I'm getting my fingernails and scrubbing my scalp, and this is what I am scrubbing from my scalp. This is the sebum, the natural oil. If you can see, it's really, let me see if I can zoom in. You see that? That's built up on my scalp from not using shampoo or some kind of soap or detergent to cleanse my scalp really, really good. So again, this is from me scrubbing my scalp without any shampoo, just running hot water on my scalp and getting my fingernails and scrubbing my scalp. But I'm going to do it and then show you what it looks like in my fingernails. Okay, y'all, so I have scrubbed my scalp, and this is what I scrubbed up from my scalp. This is the sebum, and any little dirt. Let me see if I can zoom in. Any little dirt that was on my scalp, but more so the sebum. So just imagine if I didn't use my fingernails to gently scrub my scalp and scrub all of this from my scalp. My scalp would always be dry. It could also cause shedding because you won't be able to, like, if it builds up on your hair shaft, it may prevent your hair shaft from being like totally moisturized. So it's always good to cleanse some of the sebum off of your hair and your scalp. So as you can see, and if you don't get this off of your scalp, you will have itchy and flaky scalp, because the scalp is not able to retain or even obtain any moisture from the water because the sebum is blocking the water from touching the scalp. So as you can see, it's really, really thick. And it's white. They say it's waxy, and it does feel like wax. You can see that. Okay, y'all, so let me explain why I didn't use shampoo during this week to wash my hair. I only rinse my hair with water. In my previous videos, I've always mentioned that I wash my hair every 2 to 3 days. And in the How to Grow Thick As Natural Hair video, I also mentioned that I use the Head and Shoulders to wash my hair to make sure my scalp is clean. I use that shampoo for my scalp. However, I do follow with the moisturizing shampoo for my hair. I also mentioned about the increased production of sebum during menstruation, which is about the week prior to menstruation. And when I say menstruation, that means period. So the following 2 weeks after menstruation, I really don't use shampoo to wash my hair. I do rinse my hair with just water. I'll keep my hair in like twists, and when I take my shower, I wet my hair and get my fingers and rub my scalp just to break up any kind of oil. And the reason I do that is because sebum production is really low after menstruation, the week after menstruation, and that following week. So 2 weeks after menstruation, I've been just rinsing my hair with water, sometimes at night, sometimes in the morning, sometimes both. And again, it's just to make sure that you know, I cleanse the hair strand, which the hair strands, they're not really dirty, but just say if any dust or anything has flown into my hair, you know, I just want to rinse it out. So I'll go ahead and rinse my hair with warm water the following 2 weeks after menstruation. So that clip that I just showed you, you know, me scrubbing up the sebum from my scalp, that was the week prior to menstruation. And as I mentioned, sebum production is high around that time. And y'all, I also want to touch bases on several comments that I've received when in previous videos, and I'll leave all of those videos below. I've talked about I use my fingernails to gently scrub my scalp. I do receive comments, I have received comments stating that you don't supposed to use your fingernails, you're supposed to use like you know, your fingertips to just, I guess, massage and do all of that good stuff. But I have always used my fingernails, and as I showed you before, that's the reason why, the sebum production. Now, the weeks following menstruation, there's a decrease in sebum production. However, sebum does secrete. So let me just share one tip to know when you may need to use your fingertips to scrub your scalp or cleanse your scalp. When you wash your hair, and as soon as you know, let the water run on your hair, if you feel an itch, soon as the water touches your scalp, if you feel an itch, go ahead and get your fingers and scrub in that area. To me, and in my mind, that tells me when I feel that itch, I know that area is dirty. So I'll go ahead and get my fingernails and scrub or scratch that area and scrub up any kind of sebum or dead skin or dirt that may be on my scalp. And speaking of dead skin, you may have noticed that some of the little gook or the sebum that, you know, I was getting out of my fingernails, some of it was brown. That, of course, is oil, but also that's like dead skin that has shedded from my scalp. Keep in mind that your scalp or your skin sheds every 28, I think it's 28 to 30, 45 days. 28, every 28 to 45 days. So when I do that and I look at my fingernails and I see, you know, the brown stuff mixed in with the white stuff, I know that it's possibly time for me to exfoliate my scalp, or I just make sure that, you know, I scrub my scalp really good to remove any kind of dead skin from my scalp. If you don't remove the dead skin, it can prohibit you from experiencing maximum growth. It can cause an itchy scalp, dandruff. It can also cause shedding. And I also want to mention, when I do scrub my scalp with my fingernails, I experience more sebum in the crown of my head, and I have read that that the crown of your head, there's more sebum that secretes in the crown of your head versus like the perimeter of your head. And I believe that because, again, I do scrub, and when I scrub up here, there's more. And actually, when I first started the video, the sebum that you saw on my hand, that was from the crown of my head. But as I scrubbed around the perimeter of my head, there wasn't as much, but there was some. So with that being said, if you don't remove the sebum, you may experience your crown won't grow as fast as the rest of your hair. From my experience, and probably from everybody else's experience, I don't know, the crown, when you if you measure the crown of your head, the hair in the crown of your head, it will be longer than the rest of your hair. And I believe, in my mind, I believe that sebum has a lot to do with hair growth. And I'm trying to think, do I want to get into that? Maybe I'll do that on another video, but that's in my mind. I believe that sebum, as I mentioned, sebum has a lot to do with hair growth. I believe that when I shampoo my hair and I remove all the sebum from my scalp, and my body knows that there's no sebum there to help keep my scalp moisturized, the body produces sebum, allows sebum to secrete to keep my scalp moisturized. And I believe, this might not be true, but in my mind, I believe when the more sebum that secretes from your scalp, the more hair growth you will experience. And I say that because I think that it doesn't make sense to me if you look at like pictures of sebum and how it's produced and how it coats the hair strands, you know, down in the follicle and all of that. To me, if I remove all the sebum from my scalp and my body secretes sebum to, you know, make sure that my scalp stays moisturized, if I continuously do that, and my body continuously secretes sebum, it only makes sense for the hair to grow out of the follicle to prevent like a buildup, the sebum to build up, you know, like blackheads and stuff. Now that's in my mind. That's in my mind. That's what I believe. So maybe that's why I experience a lot of growth. Some people say, you know, I mentioned this before, people tell me that my hair grows really, really fast. And maybe it's because I'm constantly removing the sebum from my hair, which triggers my body to produce more sebum, well, secrete more sebum to help keep my scalp moisturized. Now, again, that's just my belief. I'll do more research someday to confirm that, but that's just my belief. That's my belief. Okay, y'all, so one last thing I want to talk about, and then I'm going to get off this screen, okay? Okay, so let me ask you this question. Have you ever gone to, I say the beauty shop, you know, I'm from Mississippi, we say beauty shop. People say stylist and beauty salon. Let's just say beauty shop. Have you ever gone to the beauty shop and, you know, you're sitting there in a little chair getting your hair washed, and then the stylist, or whatever you want to call it, you know, they put the water on and put the shampoo, and they barely massage your scalp when they're shampooing your scalp. They barely, it's just really, really quick. They rinse it out and they tell you to get up from the chair. And you, of course, knowing your scalp is still itching, because remember, I just mentioned a minute ago, when that water touches your scalp, it automatically itches because it's dirty. And it's like that water just triggers everything just to act up. It triggers your scalp to itch because it's dirty. But you don't say anything. I guess that's my question. Do you tell your stylist that your scalp is still dirty? Do you tell your stylist that, oh, my scalp is still itching, can you keep washing my hair, or can you do better? Me, I tell y'all, if I go to the beauty shop and he or she attempts to wash my hair, and she says, okay, we're ready to get up, and I feel the itch and I know it's itching, no, 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 no. I tell the girl or the guy, no, I need you to wash my hair one more time. And I tell them, it's itching right here, it's itching right there, right there. Can you scrub a little bit harder right there, or can you scrub right here? And I feel that it's okay to do that because I'm paying my money. And I feel that when beauticians do that, you know, they just hurry up. I've been told that they don't want to let the shampoo stay on your hair a long time. And I get it, because it can be damaging. Or, and I've also been told that when I've, you know, stopped them and say, hey, no, no, my scalp is still itching. You know, I've had the beauticians to part my hair and look at my scalp. Oh, your scalp is clean. Girl, look. They don't know if your scalp is clean, okay? No, my scalp is not clean because it's still itching. Either I'm having some kind of reaction to the shampoo or my scalp is not clean. 9 times out of 10, I think, or I believe that it's because my scalp is not clean. You cannot, my beliefs, you cannot get your fingers, the pads of your finger, and just massage your scalp, massage the shampoo onto your scalp and rinse it off and think your scalp is clean. Because I've shown you that sebum is on your scalp. You have to scrub it off in order to get it off. If you just use the pads of your finger and, you know, massage like that, what you're doing is breaking up the oil or the sebum. Now, when you rinse it off, it's not all going to rinse away. That's why I mentioned in my videos that I get my finger and drag it into my hair. Because I know that water cannot remove all of that sebum. It can loosen it up, but it does not remove all of the sebum. So, with that being said, be sure to use your fingertips. And it's not like you're just scrubbing and scrubbing. You're basically just getting your fingers and doing it like that. And if you look in your fingers, you're going to see the white stuff. That's the sebum. So, alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Please be sure to subscribe, thumbs up this video, leave me some comments. Let me know if you use your fingernails when you wash your hair to scrub your scalp or cleanse your scalp. Alright, y'all. Bye-bye.